That should be fine. Let's save. Ungroup. We can bind the new body mesh to the original root joint. After that, I usually copy the skin weights from the original model to the new mesh. This can help with skin weights, but can also mess up things, depending how good the new model fits the old one. But let's start with binding the skin. It's important to select the root joint first, holding Ctrl selecting the new body. Let's check out the result. I have selected the paint weight tool and then selected the new body mesh to see the influences of the skeleton. Going through it all the joints help me to see any issues. Pure white means the joint is influencing the mesh by 100%. Any shade of gray or black tells you the influence is less than 100. This can be good, for example creating smooth transitions between two joint influences. I try to keep it mostly completely white, to avoid weird unexpected results. I adjust the neck part, especially the collar. Important thing to know is, if you paint the influence for one joint, another joint influence will be replaced from that part. You can spend hours in the paint tool, but let's keep it minimal, trust me. You want to keep the skull joint influence just minimal on the top. This will make a perfect connection to the head mesh. like this. I am surprised myself. Let's say the skirt should not be influenced by the hip joints, so let's fix that and paint more influence to the root joint. Well, sometimes it's better to just check out the model in game, before going bonanza with the paint weight tool. Now we gonna remove the original meshes and parent the head, eyes, and hair to the skull joint by moving them under it. Middle mouse button it is. Let's render. Still shiny, we have to apply the toon shader. You have to be aware. If you miss a texture or have something set up wrong, it will break your animation or model in some way in game. So our goal is to make your model look like it's made for killer7 by reusing the killer7 toon shader material. Duplicate the killer7 toon shader materials with the shading network attached, Maya term. You need to edit the texture file in the material. Don't worry. If you doing it for the first time in Maya, it might look complicated. We just copy the shader with the texture and replace the texture with ours. I also use a trick where I can select the material on the object. This helps me to reapply the new shader in seconds, only the right parts. So this is the old material. Now all objects with the material have been selected. I can easily apply our duplicated and modified shader with the new texture. That's it how we want it. We can clean up later. Let's save and export our new data.